racing fans, welcome back to the vlog. And if it's your first time, on this vlog we talk about racing, sim racing, and of course the race called life. I'd like to invite you to consider subscribing to this vlog, and of course like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the bell for notifications. Today we're talking about women in motorsports, and specifically we'd like to talk about a social media personality who we've learned or we've known as being passionate about racing and cars. She's also one of the famous or well-known YouTube siblings, Rance Kyle, Nina, Niana, Natalia, and yes, we're talking about Seah. So we've learned that she loves cars, she likes racing, and she recently had her first track day. This episode is for her. I'd like to encourage her to pursue that passion, and not only Seah, but also every woman who has racing fuel in their veins. So we'd like to give you 5 reasons why women should start sim racing. First reason, it's less expensive. When you go full on with your racing career, you need a car. You have to set it up for proper racing on the track, and then you need your gear, your helmet, a tracksuit, gloves, and racing shoes, and all of that. And of course, you also have to buy fuel for the car to run. So all in all, that cost is going to hurt you a lot if you don't have deep pockets. But with sim racing, it is going to cost you, but it's going to be less expensive because you need, of course, a steering wheel. You need pedals, probably a shifter. If it's a console or PC, you need to get quite decent specs running with your stuff. Okay, and of course you have to get legit software for your sim racing experience. So if you want it affordable, you can go like what I did. I'm running sim racing on mobile, so that's the affordable option. But if you're really serious about pursuing a sim racing career, it's better if you do it with console or PC. It's going to cost you some, but it's generally less expensive than going on track in the long run. Second reason, it's a safe learning environment. Did I mention that when you crash the car, you're going to add more expenses to your bill? So with sim racing, you can crash all you want without having to worry about the bill.
That person's dead. Ow! Oh man. That's the end of my race.
But seriously, sim racing provides a safe learning environment for you to develop your skills and not be afraid to push the limit. Racing is all about pushing yourself and your machine to its limits, and it's all about finding the proper racing line and using the width of the track in the proper way. So yeah, sim racing gives you that safe environment. You can crash without worrying about broken bones or how do I repair the dents on the car and all that stuff. At least virtually, you can recover from them, and hopefully you learn your lesson in the quickest way possible. Number 3, sim racing can improve real-world driving. This reason comes from my personal experience. When I was about to go onto my first track day, I practiced a lot on a mobile sim, and I was able to get a decent time. But also, sim racing has taught me some important characteristics or important disciplines that you need to take on when you're on the road, when you're driving in the real world. Like I don't have to race on the highway, and I have to practice defensive driving, and it also improved my reflex or reaction skills. So sim racing can give you the disciplines and the skills that you need to drive safely in the real world, and keep a level head when somebody cuts across your lane. You don't have to go chasing over them because you're not on the racetrack but on the road. Number 4, sim racing is fun! Whether you're racing as a single player or on multiplayer, sim racing offers a wide variety of challenges so you can develop your driving and your racing skills. You can either learn on your own, or you can choose to learn in the company of people who can give you the input and the constructive criticism that you need to develop your skill. So yeah, there's actually online coaching available. It's a competitive environment actually, so you can get feedback from people who beat you, or you can give feedback to other people. So all in all, everybody in the community benefits. Well, of course, there are people who are like in the real world who don't really deserve to be there. But in general, the sim racing community has been helpful, and they can give you the pointers that you need to develop not only your sim racing skills, but skills that you can use in the real world and on track. And number 5, because we need more women in motorsports. The Federation International Automobile, or the FIA, is the world governing body overseeing motorsports, and they have this initiative called Women in Motorsports that gives more opportunity for women to compete in a sport that has been traditionally dominated by men. So recently we've had all-women teams competing in the Le Mans 24-hour race, and now they're also in the World Endurance Championship. Here in the Philippines, when we talk about women racers, the first name that comes to mind is Gabby de la Merced, and she's an established, she's actually my hero when it comes to motorsports here in the Philippines. And we need more Gabby de la Merceds, and developing more women like her in racing starts with having the proper foundations, and sim racing can give you the proper foundations for you to establish a racing career. Who knows? Maybe we'll see your name in the future up in the headlines, or lighting up the timing charts, or on the top podium of a racing event. And we hope that yeah, you can be one of those women who will make their mark in motorsports. So there you have it, 5 reasons for women to take up sim racing. Seah, if you're watching, we hope to see you online soon, and we hope to see you start a career in sim racing. And hopefully it gives you the stepping stone that you need to start, or to jumpstart your career on the track. So yeah, if you're like Seah, or if you're really into motorsports, I strongly recommend that you start also with sim racing. You can go start small with mobile sim, and work your way up with your own sim racing rig, and yeah, get your own kart or car, and set the timing charts on fire. when you blaze a racing career. That's all for this episode. If you like this episode, please do give us a thumbs up and share among your friends, and consider subscribing to our channel. Hit the bell for notifications for new content. So this has been the Racing Geek, and yeah, not only into sim racing, but this is to remind you to keep safe out there, and yeah, don't forget to run your race, keep the faith, and finish strong. See you in the next video. Today we're talking about women in Today we're talking about women in motor. Conscious ka lang, sir. I'd like to give you 5 reasons why women should be into sim racing. Up. First reason.